What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to a long-awaited Honkai Star Rail video. Alright guys, so I want to give you a little bit of a status update of what the heck has been going on, because some of you are asking me if I'm still playing this amazingly gorgeous game, and the answer is clearly, yes I am. Now I'm going to give you guys a reason why I have not been making videos, and there's multiple reasons why. Number one, I've been inundated with a ton of content from other games. HSR is just one of those ones which I made like a video a long time ago explaining to this. Just takes up too much time. But the main reason, to be quite honest with you guys, is I noticed when I was making content for this game, I was taking away the enjoyment of having the full attention this game deserves from me. And I'm going to be real with you guys. This has been for me now, the benchmark of mobile gaming in general. Like, there's nothing that comes close to HSR to me out there, period. Whether it's Genshin Impact, which I know is the same maker, same developers, aesthetically it looks very similar. Obviously, Honkai Impact is what this is, like a sequel to it. But what makes this stand out more to me is the fact that it's a turn-based RPG with a storyline that is more akin to my style of gameplay. I'm going to be real with you guys. This game is now the benchmark for what mobile gaming could really be. I've been playing free-to-play the whole time. So let's talk about a couple of those factors, right? Let's talk about what makes this game the benchmark. Number one, the environment. Graphically, it's gorgeous. The character design is incredible. The voice acting is all A+, top-notch. The story itself is engaging, which is something that most mobile games you just completely skip from. In this game, it's actually engaging. You actually want to know what's happening. Not only that, but every character has a specific role to play and a story to bring that makes Honkai Star Rail a beautiful tale to tell. All right? I'm not even finished yet, and I'm not looking forward to sitting here waiting for the next patch because I just want to continue playing. Now, from a graphic perspective, it's very similar to Genshin Impact. So there's something out there similar to this, obviously, in terms of aesthetics. But I feel like, again, this is more akin to my style of gameplay, right? So let's look at some of the characters here, right? Like, Seela, for example, is probably one of the best-looking designed female characters in history, in my opinion. I love the fact that she plays off of butterflies. Her whole actual garment is made out of butterflies, or at least designed to be a butterfly. Complete badass. Look at this leather here, the outfit, the boots, everything. Just from an aesthetic appeal, she just looks incredible. Going to Natasha, who's a little more dressed up with a dress, and as a doctor, is a badass doctor, right? And then you go to some of the boys. You got Yanqing here, who's swords play, ice unit, wicked specials. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't give credit to in this game. Is it's not all about cleavage and legs, which is a lot. There's a lot of that in here, but every character is designed with class, in my opinion, right? And a lot of gacha games nowadays, they go for sex appeal and they expose it a lot to males. And a lot of people will collect waifus based on how they look. In this game, the looks are classy, in my opinion. There's nothing that's like too seductive or too out of the ordinary. So, in my opinion, I think graphically, this game does an incredible job capturing the essence of a character and bringing them to life in this game. So, I think there's nothing out there like it. Secondly, I want to talk about the complexity of the game. I think this is something that a lot of people don't give it credit for. As you guys can see here, skill-wise, there's only a basic attack, an ultimate, and a skill, right? The technique and talent, this is a passive, and the technique is done in the overworld where you have like you start off with 3 and you can get up to 5 or 6 of them. And then they're just like things you do before you enter a battle. So realistically, just 3. What makes this so cool is that just these 3 basic skills that are available to you in this game have so much depth. Okay, and what I mean by that is based on how you build your team. So, for example, for Seela, she has a basic attack, an ultimate, and a skill. Each thing has a percentage multiplier plus a buff. The beauty with her, for example, though, she can attack up to 6 times in a row based on how you build the team around her and how you use her. And not to mention, the traces here also amplify and modify the skills based on the path you take and what you decide to put into. So there's a lot of complexity to this game. And I think a lot of people don't give it credit because they're like, oh, there's just 2 skills or 3 skills. How hard could that be? Well, it can be really difficult, and you can definitely min-max based on the teams and the way you play the game properly. Absolutely, and I'm planning to do some guides for that as well too, and talk about traces, characters, character designs. We'll do character breakdowns, showcases, and then proper. Well, I've done a team building guide already, but more of an end game team building guide when I get there. Right? I'm only level 38 Trailblazer, but I'm taking my time with this game and I'm enjoying it. Okay, so the complexity in the gameplay is fantastic. Not to mention, the world itself is beautiful. Right? You have landscapes like a space. You have landscapes that are space stations. You have landscapes like this, which is all ice. If we want to take a look at the rest of the world here, like look at this. There's so much to see here in one little map. And then if I go to the newest place, right? Let's just go to the newest area here. It's like going into medieval China, but a space version of it. So, and I've been to China, and I've never been to Japan, but I've been to China for 2 months, and it's gorgeous. This is like a gorgeous environment. So environmentally, there's so much to see and so much to do. Not Genshin quality, because of course Genshin is a big exploration game, but again, this holds its own for a turn-based RPG. With that being said, I want to talk about the monetization. This is something that I think is so important, especially coming from a gacha environment. This is one of the most free-to-play friendly games ever. I have not spent a penny. If I go into here real quick, all these characters have been acquired through just playing the game, getting the warps, the stellar jades, getting the summoning tickets, the warp tickets, and just summoning normal without having to pay a penny for anything. All of these characters have been acquired for free. So it's a breath of fresh air, because this game is going to want to make people spend because they want to spend, not force them to spend, which I think is a massive difference, and people need to see the difference, right? It's the want is more appealing than the need, because when you need to spend, you continuously are forced to spend. It takes away from the pleasure of the game, and it makes you feel like you're buying into something that's a trap. While this game, you're buying into something that you actually love. So the store here, for example, as you can see here, everything is untouched, right? Allows you to purchase without money, with just tokens, by playing the game. Star Rail Special Passes, which is the limited banner ones. The regular Star Passes, which is just the regular summons. You get characters. You can get yourself some light cones. Ember Exchange allows you to exchange for material, so you can save yourself some time. Including monthly, you can get yourself some more passes here, 5 and 5. Contract shop, this is where it starts costing a little bit of money. But again, it's not obscene amounts of money to get yourself some of these things to support the game. So I'm going completely free to play, and I can tell you now, by having all those characters, plus holding on to all my gems, my stellar jades, I should say, I'm more than ready for the next 2 banners, hopefully, and I'll be able to summon on either Jing Yuan or Silver Wolf when she comes out, or Luicha. So, very, very happy about this. And the last thing I want to talk about real quick, what makes me love this game, is it respects your time. Okay, this game does not have an obscene amount of dailies to do, right? If you go to your Interstellar guide here, like these are the dailies you need to do. All you need to do is hit 500. Very easy, sometimes as simple as taking a picture, right? Which you can do right on the spot. Completing a daily mission, which takes 5 minutes. Synthesizing a consumable, which takes like 2 seconds, literally. So there's so much that you can do in this game so quickly and reap so many benefits from it. So that's where I'm at in terms of my love for HSR. So here's the plan, guys, for me. I'm going to be making more videos once I complete the storyline. Once I'm done the storyline, I'm going to start farming material, start farming gear, start getting my characters up, and I'm going to start doing more content for this game that is end game content and also beginner friendly, because I'm going to be able to accumulate all my knowledge and put it all together and provide it to you guys more accurately, right? And that's the purpose. So absolutely amazing game. If you have not tried it, if you were on the fence about trying this game at all, I would highly recommend jump on, give it a go, and you will not be disappointed, guys. I promise you. It's not for everybody, I will say that, but for those who have given it a chance so far, have been absolutely in love with it, and rightfully so. I don't think there's a game out there right now that could compare to this game in any way, shape, or form. And I mean that wholeheartedly. So I think for those who are just like, Payne, I've been on the fence, what do I do with this game? I think you should jump on and try it. Here, I'm going to do a quick battle for you guys, and it's auto mode as well. So we'll do this, because I need to get this material here for a specific item. I think you guys should try it. I think you're missing out. I think your time is, again, with someone who is as busy as I am as a content creator, and as somebody who doesn't have a lot of time to dedicate to adventure RPG games and turn-based games, this game has never made me feel pressured to jump on for more than 20 minutes at a time. If I have, it's only because I love the game and I can't stop playing it. And that's a good feeling, guys. Remember when you play daily games or gacha games and you're forced to feel like you have to log on? It's a chore. I never have felt this about HSR. So I think, quite honestly, you're doing yourself an injustice by not giving this game a chance if you haven't tried it. Now, from a content perspective, you guys know how I approach things usually. I like to do character showcases. I like to do game guides. I've done all the puzzles, unfortunately, which I wish now I recorded all those, but it doesn't mean I can't start over and do some more of those. So I'm hoping to be a little more active on HSR from a content perspective, even though the views aren't the greatest for me because there's a huge amount of content creators still covering this game. I still think it's fun and exciting, and it's something I still want to do. Because I don't do it for necessarily, I don't always do it for the views, right? I mean, it does matter to me, but it's not the be all end all for me. I want to be able to enjoy the game that I do content for. And like I said, because I want to fully immerse myself into Honkai Star Rail, it's hard for me to sit there and record a video while I'm playing because I feel like it takes away from the story, from the love that I have for this game. So when I'm done, which will be hopefully soon, in the next few days, you guys will see a rollout of content from me about this game a lot more frequently, a lot more often. Okay, so there you go. I just wanted to show you this quick battle here. This is just to get material. I know it's a little fast, and that's usually my style, but I just want to let you guys know this is still on my radar on a constant basis. I play this more than anything. I don't even play Street Fighter anymore. I just do guides for you guys. I've stopped my main account, and I do mostly guides for new events that are coming out and characters. But in terms of actual playing a game, this is the only game that I'm putting all my focus on right now. But I will still do Payne Plays games if there's something brand new that looks interesting, so you guys at least know what's going on out there. All right, guys. Anyways, this is Payne. Just wanted to give you guys that update. Much love to all the guys who are still following me on this. I can't wait to do more guides for this, and it's Honkai Star Rail. Seriously, is now the benchmark for all gacha RPGs out there. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.